Hey everyone, thank you for joining Free Yoga. If I haven't met you before, my name's Catherine and Rex will be popping in and out. He's just over there chasing some fish right now. Today we're going to be doing just a nice awakening flow that's for the full body, opening, strengthening, bit of everything. So I hope you enjoy. Please hop into something comfortable and I'll meet you on the mat. So let's start today in Tadasana with our feet out wide, about hip distance apart, wherever's comfortable for you. Picking up your toes and dropping them down one by one. Allowing your feet to really ground into the earth. Open up your palms to face forward, which sort of draws your shoulders down and away from your ears. Close over your eyes if you feel that works for you. And take this moment to just really move inwards. Come to the present moment. And remember, if there's any time throughout the practice that you feel pain or discomfort, make sure that you back out of that pose. Take some time to relax, maybe go into child's pose. Just listen to your body, listen to your breath, use your breath as your guide. Just focusing now on your breath as it moves in and out of your nostrils, as your chest and your belly rise and fall. Send that breath all the way through your body. If thoughts come into your mind, then acknowledge them, be kind to yourself, and then just let them go. Let them out with your exhale. Send them out into the world. You can think about them later. On your next inhale, I want you to raise your arms up to the sky. Bring your hands together. And as you exhale, use your full exhale to fold all the way forward. Generous bend in your knees. Place your hands to the ground. Lift your left foot and step it back, dropping your back knee. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the floor. Lift that back knee and step back into downward facing dog. It's our first downward dog, so please paddle your knees. Press your hands into the earth. Find some stillness. Lift your kneecaps, draw that tailbone to the sky. Come up onto your tippy toes and walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raising your arms all the way to the sky. Reach up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. And then slice through, lowering all the way down using your full breath to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place your hands to the floor, step your right foot back, drop your knee. Inhale, raising up, lift your arms. Draw those legs, thighs towards each other. Place your hands back down to the ground. Take a nice big inhale and step back to downward facing dog. Again, you can paddle your feet. Find some stillness. Take a breath. Exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Walk your feet all the way forward. And forward fold. Holding onto your elbows. Rest here for a moment. Press those feet into the ground. Lift those kneecaps, engaging the quads. Draw that tailbone to the sky. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. And on your next inhale, let's raise all the way back up again. Reaching your arms to the sky. Bring your hands back to prayer and heart center. And let's forward fold all the way down, nice and slowly. Place your hands to the ground or your shins for halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Step your left foot back. Drop your back knee and inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, place your hands back down to the ground, downward facing dog. Settle here for a breath. Inhale, bring your up onto your tippy toes and walk your feet all the way forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, raise your arms all the way to the sky, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, and let's fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step that right foot back, drop the knee. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back to the floor, step back for downward facing dog. Breathe here. Come up onto your tippy toes and walk your feet all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab a hold of your elbows. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Engage those quads by lifting your kneecaps. Press those feet into the ground. Feel all the connection points. On your next inhale, let's slowly, one vertebrae at a time, raise all the way up. Your head and your arms are the last to reach. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, raising your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. We'll change it up a little bit this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back, but this time don't drop your knee. Ground those feet down as you inhale, lift your arms up. Draw those inner thighs together. Exhale, place your hands back down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog. If you find in downward dog that you hyperextend your elbows like I do, turn your fingers just a little bit inwards. This will stop you from, attempting to stop you hyperextending your elbows too much. Coming up onto your tippy toes, let's walk our feet all the way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raising all the way up to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Let all that air out. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back this time. Front knee stacked over your ankle. Press those feet into the ground. Draw those inner thighs together as you raise your arms up. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, place your hands back down to the ground. Downward facing dog. Settle here. Remember your foundations of your strong hands, placing your palms, your fingers, your knuckles all the way into the ground. The balls of your feet, maybe your heels. Coming up onto your tippy toes, let's walk all the way forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Grab a hold of your elbows. Relax here. Bend in the knees. Inhale, raising all the way back up to the sky. Use your full breath. Reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. One more time. Changing it a little bit as we reach our arms up for an inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your left foot back. Draw those inner thighs together as you inhale and raise your arms up to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground, step back into downward facing dog. Come up onto your tippy toes and walk your feet all the way forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, raising all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands back down to the ground. Step your right foot back. Draw those inner thighs together and raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back down to the ground. Step back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat, but bring them out wide, out to the edges of your mat. And then we're going to sit down into squat. Just come into your squat. We're all going to look totally different. We all have different hip openings. We're all shaped differently. So you just come into whatever looks good for you. Whatever feels comfortable. But I want you to lift your tailbone, lift your sit bones off the ground. Engage your glutes, engage your legs. So we're not just slumping down. Lifting up. Breathe here. And if you can press your knees open with your elbows. But if you need your hands on the floor, then you go ahead and do that. We'll all bring our hands to the floor now, pressing into the ground, heel toe our feet all the way forward as we're raising up to the sky. Rising up to the sky, reaching our hands up. And bring your hands to heart center in prayer. Tree pose is our next posture. So bring your hands to your hips. Bring that weight into your right foot. Have a look at your right foot. Try and spread your toes so you have a nice strong foundation. Now lifting up our left foot, focus on something steady. Find your drishti. Externally rotate that knee and then place your foot on the inside of your right thigh. Press that right thigh into your foot as you press your foot into your thigh. Engage your standing leg by lifting your kneecap, engaging your quads. And just focus here. If you want to raise your arms above your head, go ahead and do that as well. If you fall out, feel free to come back in or stand in Tadasana. Or play around with lifting your knee and circling it. Remember, this is your practice. And we don't compare ourselves to anyone around us or anyone we're watching. We're all on our own journey. Now bringing that foot back down again, meeting in Tadasana. Let's reach our arms up to the sky. And then bring our hands back down through our heart center onto our hips. Bring that weight into your left foot now. Have a look at it. Spread your toes. Strong foundation. As you lift your right knee up, externally rotate, and then place your right foot in your left thigh. Pressing that left thigh into your foot as your foot presses into your thigh. Lift your kneecap. Whoa. Sometimes I get a bit wobbly on this side. You can always grab a chair or stand by a wall as well if you would like to help your balance. Raising your arms up if that's within your practice, or keeping them out to the side, whatever helps you balance. Press that foot into the floor. Just one more breath here. And as we exhale, let's place our foot back down to the ground. Inhale, raise our arms up. And exhale, forward fold, all the way down to the ground. This time turn your palms to face up and just make little fists stretching through those forearms. Relax here, relax your neck, your shoulders, but engage your legs, engage your quads, your calves, lift your kneecaps. Place your hands back down to the ground and step back into downward facing dog. Roll forward into plank, shoulders stacked over your wrists. Now let's open up to the left, reaching our left arm up, side plank on the right side. Bringing your hand back down again, let's roll onto our left, reaching our right arm up. And coming back to center again, let's push back into, lift up into downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the back of the mat. Press your right foot into the ground and lift your left leg up. Bend your knee and yawn your hip open, opening through, looking through that left arm. Slight twist, opening through that hip. Now bring that knee through and step it between your hands at the front of the mat. Pivot on that back foot, we're opening to warrior two. Press into your hands as you lift and circle your arms, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, come forward to extended side angle. Reach your right arm up and over, opening through the chest. And lifting back up to warrior two. Let's straighten through that front leg. Uttita Trikonasana, reaching that left arm forward as you fall towards your ankle, thigh, wherever you're at. Reach that right arm to the sky. And circle those arms around, bring your hands to the ground, pivot on that front foot. We're moving into wide-legged forward fold. Allow your head to relax down, your neck to relax. Bring your hands to the ground if they reach. Breathe here. On your next inhale, I want you to halfway lift and place your right hand to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky in a twist. Bring that hand back down to the ground. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, reach your right arm to the sky. twisting to the right. And bring that hand back down to the ground. Let's walk our hands towards our right foot, which is our back foot. Pivot on that back foot. We're going to open up to warrior two on the other side. Bend in your knee, raising up. Left arm back, right arm forward. Stack your right knee over the top of your ankle. Open your chest. Stand tall like a warrior. Engage those legs. Engage your glutes. Coming forward to extended side angle. Coming back up to warrior two, straighten through that front leg, Uttita Trikonasana, reaching that right arm forward as you fold forward to allow your fingers to drop to the floor, to your thighs or shins, wherever you're at today. Really pressing into those feet, they are your foundation. Now circle that top arm down to the floor, pivot on that back foot and come into the center for wide-legged forward fold. Breathe here. Come up halfway. Place your right hand on the ground and as you exhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Twisting to the left. And bring that hand back down to the ground. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, let's twist over to the right, reaching your right arm up. And bring that hand back down to the ground. Walk your hands forward to the front of your mat, pivoting on that back foot. Place your hands in the ground and step back into downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the ground, open them out wide, sitting back into extended child's pose. Reach your arms forward, allow your belly to drop toward. This is your time for a little bit of rest, to recuperate, to come back to your breath if you feel like you've lost it. Refocus, recenter, come present. And on your next inhale, I want you to come forward, laying all the way down onto your belly. Bring your hands down by your side, rest your forehead on the floor. Bring your big toes together behind you. On your inhale, we're moving into Salambhasana. So as we inhale, press your pelvis into the ground and lift your chest, your legs, your arms off the ground. Lift your chest forward and up. Gaze is forward, just in front of you, so you're not kinking your neck. And exhale, lower back down, place your right ear to the floor. Rest here. Close your eyes if you feel that helps you go inwards. And bringing your forehead back to the floor, let's interlace our hands behind us, big toes together. Press your pelvis into the floor. And as you inhale, lift up, raising up. Engage strong back. Strengthening our back here, our back body. Gaze is forward. And as we exhale, let's roll back down to the floor, allowing our left ear to rest on the mat. The flies here are very friendly in Exmouth. I apologise for always shooing them out of my face. Now bring your forehead back to the mat. This time extend your arms out in front of you. Palms facing each other. Big toes together. Press that pelvis into the ground as you inhale and lift. Breathe here. 2 breaths. And then lower back down. Place your right ear to the floor. Our next asana is Dhanurasana. But if you feel that is too much for your back, then please just continue with another Salambhasana of your choice. If you're coming into Dhanurasana, there's your forehead to the ground, your arms down by your sides, palms facing each other. Press your pelvis into the ground. We're all going to go together, whether you're in Salambhasana or Dhanurasana. Inhale, lift. If you're moving to Dhanurasana, bend your knees and grab a hold of your feet with your hands. Press your feet into your hands. Engage those legs. Pull your feet back towards you as you press your feet away from you. Counteraction. Lift those legs. Press that pelvis into the ground. Draw that chest forward and up. Smile. Breathe. You look amazing. And exhale, come all the way back down again. Bring your hands to your sides and we'll press back into Balasana. Extending your knees out wide, reaching your arms forward. Or if you feel like your shoulders need a break, then bring your arms down by your sides. Remember to listen to your body. Breathing here. Feel the effects of those back bends. The effects of your practice. And let's come up to seated. Bringing our feet out in front of us. Place your hands down by your sides, your feet out in front. Point your toes to the sky and really press your legs into the ground. Breathe here. If your knees, like your thighs, or don't touch the ground, that's perfectly fine. Just come to wherever is comfortable for you. I try to remind you throughout this practice that it is a personal practice. Listen to your body. Now let's bring our left foot into our right thigh and just turn our hips slightly. Inhale, raising up. And exhale, twist over to that bent knee just a little bit as we fall towards that straight knee. Our right arm is down by our right leg, our extended leg. And our left arm is reaching up and over. Nice. And coming back up again. Let's swap over to the other side. Bring our right foot into our left thigh. You're on kind of a 45-degree angle. Reach your arms up to the sky and twist over to that bent knee. As we fall towards that straight knee, reaching your right arm up and over. Feel that nice side body stretch. Come back to your breath. Breathing, listening, letting go. And coming all the way back up again. Let's do a twist by placing our right foot over the top of our left. Inhale, raise our arms up, and exhale, twist over to the right. Place your left elbow around your right knee. Use your right arm to lift you up. Lift nice and tall, create that space through your spine. Gaze over your right shoulder if that's comfortable. And coming back to center again, we'll just sit here for a moment, recenter. And then when you're ready, placing your left foot over the top of your right. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, we'll twist over to the left, reaching your right arm around your left. Use your left arm like a tripod. Breathe here. And coming back to center, one last asana before we lay down into Savasana. Having your feet out in front of you. Place your hands behind you with your fingers facing towards your heels. Press your feet and your hands into the ground and lift your pelvis up for a reverse plank. Engage your glutes. Allow your head to relax. If you're hyperextending your elbows, just have a slight bend in them. Macro bend. And release, coming all the way back down to the ground. Extend your legs out. And we'll lower all the way down to Savasana, onto the floor. Allowing everything just to let go. Take a nice big inhale here. And as you exhale, open your mouth and sigh it all out. Feel your body completely relaxing as you let all that air out. One more time, come with me as you breathe in through your nose, feel your lungs, feel your belly. And as you exhale, breathe it out through your mouth, let it all go. Feel everything relaxing. Scan through your body. If you're holding any tension anywhere, then take note of it and try to release it. Why are you holding tension there? Are you a bit uncomfortable? Then shift. Have your feet out wide and allow them just to fall open. Let your legs feel heavy into the floor. No tension. Let your pelvis and hips just melt. Let go of your belly. Allow it to be free. Allow your breath just to move freely through your body. Feel the connection points with the earth below you. Let go of your shoulders. Draw them away from your ears. Allow your hands to fall open, your palms facing up. Feel that energy around you, all that love and kindness. Relax all those muscles in your face and make sure your jaw is free. Relax your eyebrows, your forehead, your lips and your tongue. Feel free to stay here for as long as you want. I encourage you to stay at least a few minutes. And whenever you're ready, slowly make your way to seated. But stay in Savasana as long as you feel. Enjoy this relax. Enjoy this time for you. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that flow, and I can't wait to see you again.